Hey guys,
Hello.
what's going on? My name is Stephen Russ.
And I'm Theresa Russ.
And this is Starting from
Scratch.
Scratch. Hey guys, go ahead, like, share, and comment. We'll truly appreciate that.
Also, if you've decided that you're the last generation to start from scratch, go on over to our webpage, plug in your information, and either Stephen or myself will get back with you.
Yep.
So, thank you for joining us today. The topic of today's video, we're actually going to have a guest by the name of Steve Melia. We've been telling you how building your own business can help you live your best life. Steve Melia is an author, philanthropist. He's also our business partner and our mentor.
Woo-hoo.
So basically, we're just waiting for him to join our video so that we can go ahead and add him in. So
that's it.
That's all we're waiting for, guys.
Oh yeah. So I think he's on. We just gotta get him in.
Bring them on.
Yeah.
He said he's on? Yeah. There he is. Wait, where's that? It's supposed to say add. Bro, Steve, bring him on the camera, right up top. So seamlessly. Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, wait, we gotta unplug.
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. I can hear you too. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for having me on your show.
No problem.
No problem, man. Thank you for coming.
Okay,
you got it.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we're walking to Yankee Stadium from our place in the Bronx, about 1.5 miles from Yankee Stadium. So we're definitely very committed to our journey this year. It's my girlfriend Mary Beth. Say hey.
Hey.
And yeah, we're excited. It's about 38 degrees out right now, but the sun's shining, so it's been really chilly. Just to give you guys a little bit of an update here in New York.
Yeah.
No, in Florida it's about like 80 or 85 degrees.
Yeah, that's real hot.
No, I bet.
Okay, so tell us about the 162 home run challenge. Tell us about it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for asking. I'll try to set it up as fast as I can. So back 7 years ago, I decided to go to every Yankee game, home and away. And just sort of, I had just turned 40, and some joke it was my midlife crisis tour. But it was just, something I wanted to do, and I wound up doing it. And it wasn't easy. I learned a lot of lessons, and certainly if it wasn't for the business that I had started, 20 years ago, it wouldn't have been possible to just take off a year and not have to worry about income or worry about the business. And so, just a great testament to being an entrepreneur and having a kind of business that lets you earn leveraged income as well as residual income and stuff too.
Yes.
And so we decided to do it again this year. And, just to sort of make things interesting, we decided to, and the Yankees are going to hit a lot of home runs this year. They've got like the two best home run hitters in baseball right now. Giancarlo Stanton, who's from Miami. We just got him over the winter, and that was really the thing that helped us decide, that we wanted to do it. We're just going straight this way. We're a little lost here for a minute walking down. We're not from the Bronx. And then another Yankee, Aaron Judge. They both hit over 50 home runs last year. So my girlfriend Mary Beth and I just got this idea that let's raise some money for charity. And every time the Yankees hit a home run, people pledge. And so say somebody pledged $1 and they hit 300 home runs this year, which has never been done. The biggest number ever is 264. So in essence, somebody would, pledge $264 to be paid monthly over the season. So super affordable for people that, want to give back, or, a lot people love to give. That's one of the things that I realized in my years in just business and entrepreneurship is that good people like to do good things. And we just decided to do it. And so far we got like almost $23,000 in pledges in our first couple of weeks, which is awesome. Sweet. And yeah, we're all the way up to $90 a home run. So it started at zero, obviously. And now every time the Yankees hit a home run, $90 goes to charity, which is awesome. And so just last night alone, we raised $270 with 3 home runs. And we got 4 great charities. One is ours, called Work, Play, Love, which supports an orphanage in Guatemala, as you guys know. You guys are a part of that. We appreciate it. And then we got 2 that are cancer-based. One is an organization called Fans for the Cure, which is about guys getting tested once they're 40 for prostate cancer. And the whole idea, like anything else, like identity theft too, is early detection is the key, you know?
Yeah.
And then the third one is the largest cancer center in the world. It's here in New York City called Memorial Sloan Kettering. And then the fourth one is for the families of fallen firefighters. So we basically will collect the money and we'll split the money evenly between those 4 charities and just having a whole lot of fun. Thanks for asking.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
That is fantastic. Also, what's the name of your book?
So,
Yeah,
so I've written a couple books. My first one was called 162, The Almost Epic Journey of a Yankee Superfan. That's like the classic. But in a couple of weeks, we're releasing a book that I'm really excited about. It's called 30 Ways in 30 Days to a Better Life. And it's sort of like all the lessons and basically everything that I've ever sort of learned in business is somewhere in that book. You know, the stories, the people. And so I'm really excited about it, really proud of it. I feel like I've done a good job, and the team that I worked with to help get it out has been great. So hopefully that'll be released in like the next 30 days or so.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if someone decides that they want to get involved and help out with the charities, how can they get involved?
Well, thank you again for asking. I appreciate it. It's we have a really fun website called the 162crew.com, and it's Mary Beth and I, and we have a dog too, a big Labradoodle who's 50 pounds. Her name is Desi Doodle, and she does not go to the games with us, but she travels with us. So she'll be in all the, we're going to like 17 different cities over the next 6 months. And some of the cities we go to 3 different times, for about 4 days each. So it's a whole lot of traveling, and we love traveling. So this is great for us. We're excited about it. But obviously for our Labradoodle, it's a lot of traveling too. So it's going to be quite an adventure. And one of the things Mary Beth and I thought would be fun is we're going to write a book about this adventure, but she'll write it from her perspective and I'll write it from mine, and we'll never see each other's notes.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's
and so
cool.
I'll be like, oh man, she's loving it. She'll be like, oh, this is the worst, week of my life.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool.
She's laughing over
That
here.
is really-
I make her walk to the stadium so, we can burn a few extra calories every day.
Yeah,
Not really,
awesome,
but.
man.
Well, I saw that where you guys were sitting the last time you went live. You had all you can eat.
Yeah,
So
we don't sit there very often. Those were really opening day got snowed out, and so the very next day there was there were a lot of tickets available for people that couldn't come, and normally those are the really even though like we're entrepreneurs and we can do this and stuff, we're still smart enough to do it on a budget. At least I am. I mean, I'm pretty frugal, as they would say. Some would say cheap, and I don't usually splurge. Those tickets are usually really pricey, but we got a good deal on them and decided to. It was the coldest day of the year. That's the funny part, is we thought it would be. So we got our money's worth that day.
So let me ask you this, Steve. Like, what was the moment in your life that you said, I have to start a business for myself? I have to go to work for myself.
No, sure, absolutely. I remember it exactly. I was in New York City. I was 23 years old, and I had just gotten fired from a job, and I didn't have the job long. I had it for about 6 months, but I hated it. I hated going into work every day, and the lady that owned the company was just really hard to work for, and one day she just berated me in front of the rest of the staff, and it was embarrassing. I was insulted. It was humiliating, and I literally walked out that day. I can remember exactly where I was in New York City. I walked out, and you know how in New York and bigger cities, when the door closes, they latch, they're locked. And I remember the latching sound of that. And for me, it represented, I'm never going back. I'm never gonna put myself in a position long-term where someone controls my self-esteem, like a boss or things like that. Yeah. So certainly wasn't easy. That was like 23. For the next 3 or 4 years, I continued to live at home with my older sister. I was like her nanny, and I was a substitute school teacher, and I did a bunch of things. But the decision had been made to build financial independence or freedom somehow. I didn't know how I was going to do it. And I was lucky enough about that same time to run into the network marketing arena, the network marketing business. And it wasn't with the company that I'm with now, but I was with the first company for 4 years. before I joined Legal Shield, which I've been with for 20 years now. And, you know, it's those first 4 years, though, even before Legal Shield, that I really prepared myself. You know, they say luck is when preparedness meets opportunity, and I was certainly prepared. You know, another business principle is that it takes about 10,000 hours to be successful. You know, we've read that in books like Outliers with Malcolm Gladwell, and you got to put in your time. You know, no matter what business you're in or what career path you've chosen, there's always people that are successful in your industry if you're willing to put in the time and the energy and do the deal and work and learn your craft. And so that's sort of my story. And the first 4 years were, you know, they were messy. You know, we worked hard, and, you know, if you want to, they always, you know, it's been said that if you want to make more, how does it go? If you're making more, if you want to one day make more than you're doing, you got to first do more than you're getting paid for. It's been said a little more eloquently than that, but that's the gist of it.
We got it.
No, we got it.
Sure. And you guys know that as business owners, that you got to pay your dues and you got to put in your time. And, you know, we all hope that the time will be shorter and that we'll be able to reap the rewards more. And it's certainly been like that for me. I mean, I've been very blessed. Since age 28, we've been making a very, very strong multiple six-figure income. And you know, the money's great, but what you can do with the money, you know, like where else could you go out for 6 or 7 months and say to your boss, hey, oh, by the way, we're going to another Yankee game today. You know, we're going tomorrow and the next day and the next day. But because of an opportunity like this, it gives you time freedom. At least, you know, that's what my experience was.
Okay.
That's awesome, man.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate you guys.
It's wonderful that you get to do it, but the fact that you chose to make it a charity, to go to a better cause is just fantastic. You know, it's so important to help other people in the world, especially when we're so fortunate. So, you know, that's fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it makes it, it makes it really fun. And, you know, for me, it's like, I can be ambitious and competitive. And so for me, raising money and doing good work, I get that same ambitious and competitive, you know, like we can do this and we've got pretty big goals. Our goal is to raise 162,000, you know, and we're going to be doing we're doing our podcast from all over, you know, the 17 different cities as we travel around interviewing successful people or just people with interesting stories or whatnot. And so we're just going to get the word out. We're going to hit our goal. And, you know, you guys are going to be part of it. We appreciate that.
Definitely.
No problem.
Definitely.
No problem.
Thank you, man. We appreciate your time. And,
do we have any more questions?
No, I mean, I think you answered anything.
I think that you answered in the course of your conversation. You answered all the questions I was going to ask everyone.
And I didn't get run over, which is almost a miracle here in the Bronx. Especially with this one leading the way.
Hi.
Hey, listen, guys, listen, I really appreciate you guys and who you are and what you represent. You guys are really great people, and if you guys want to check in at any point of the tour, you know, we're only 6 games in. Tonight's number 7, and so it's not something that happens automatically. You know, it's going to be, you know, man and woman against the world, basically.
I love it, dude.
So
hey,
pray for us.
Well, I guess we'll just call this part 1 then.
Yeah, of course.
Part one. But no, the website again is, if it's cool, I'll mention it's the 162crew.com, the 162crew.com, and people can get more information, donate, pledge, whatever they want to do. Just check us out.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and go so that you don't get hit by cars.
Oh, that's fine. We're almost halfway to the stadium. It's only a mile and a half. Okay, guys. God bless. Appreciate you.
All right.
Have a good day,
man.
Okay.
Enjoy the game.
Thanks.
Okay. All
right, guys. So my name is Stephen Russ.
And I'm Theresa Russ. And that's what can happen. When you start a business, it really does allow you to live your best life.
Yeah.
It takes work. It takes hard work. It's not something that just happens overnight. As you can see, he's been with the company that we work with for over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
So, you know, and he was with another company before that. So it doesn't happen overnight.
It doesn't happen overnight.
But it can definitely happen. And when it comes to, I don't know, is it fruition? Yeah. Begins to blossom, give you back, you know, what you put in. You know what I mean? you can have a good life.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, that's all we're talking about.
Yeah, and you can help other people have a good life.
And you can help other people
so that's pretty cool.
So that's all we're about, is just living your best life, helping
That's it.
everybody else have their best life.
That's it.
So I'm Theresa Russ.
I'm Stephen Russ,
and this is Starting from Scratch. We're going to go ahead and shout out.
Yes. Now, if you decide that you're the last generation to start from scratch, visit our website at startingfromscratch.solutions. Fill out your information, and Theresa or myself will get back with you.
As always, thank you for your time and attention. Comment, like, and share, and we will be back with some more wonderful content.
Yeah, I'm coming to turn that camera off.
Thank
you, Steve Million.
Thank you so much, and have a good day.